Yes, well, not only, I mean, in the very first time, well, the first three races, we camped on the side of the river, so we had to carry our kit and carry food as well. So it wasn't only just carrying the canoe. One had the food, one had the clothing, very, very scanty. But it also encouraged, and it certainly encouraged me, and Fred Schmidt, who was my companion, and then Ken Tinley, and I worked together in the Ndumo Game Reserve to explore other rivers. And Fred Schmidt and I were the very first to explore the Unkomas River. We canoed from Josephine's Bridge right down to the mouth. A wonderful river, but also a fantastic piece of country. So that opened up a new frontier, and there's now a race now from Hela Hela down, pretty hairy one too. And then Ernie Pierce and Bob Templeton and Fred Schmidt, they pioneered the Amzankulu River, and Ken Tinley and I pioneered the Pongola River with the hippo and the crocodile when we were stationed at the Ndumo Game Reserve. And then eventually, we canoed all the way down to Lorenzo, what was then Lorenzo Marks, now Maputo. So it's opened up a whole lot of new and exciting experiences. But most of all, for me, is the race has become an environmental barometer of our province. And we know every year that everything is focused upon it. And that is very pleasing. No, well, we started off with the sleeping over, but then the competitive spirit came into it, and so we then decided to go night and day. I mean, and nighttime is quite hairy and quite exciting, and also a different experience. But I mean, we went from 7 days, and then in the second race it was like 3 days, and then eventually Fred Schmidt and I in 1954, we won in 1 day 12 hours. So
can you tell me how it went from 7 days to 1 day and 12 hours? Is it just because your knowledge of the river became so advanced?
yes, and also the canoes changed. We went from canvas to fiberglass, from weighing 100 to 25 pounds. Very big difference. Again, it's another dimension of the race, because the companionship in war is very important, and it has a profound impact upon one. And I wanted to try and keep that alive, that great deep friendship. And it was only when I came back that I realized that this is exactly how the Comrades Marathon happened. And the Comrades Marathon came out of the First World War for the same reason, that the comradeship that those guys experienced, they wanted to keep alive. And that's the same with the Dusi.